Hello, kids. It's Mr. Lazzo here. Hey, this week, it's probably a good time to maybe get started on your reading stuff for the marking period. And by that, I mean, if you remember, and again, this is whether you're in second hour, you're an advanced kid in fourth hour, or you're a 6 hour kid, doesn't matter what hour you're in. It's the same for all of you. At the beginning of this year, I told you that every time you read a book in this class, outside of school, of course, that you're going to fill out one of these book logs. Again, you go to your Google Classroom, you go to classwork, and there's this thing here, book log. You click on this. You tell me your name, when did you start, when did you finish, what was the title, who's the author, what's the genre. The advanced kids, yours looks a little different. Do you guys remember me telling you this? I've walked you through this before. It's been here the whole year. Again, what you do is you go to classwork, scroll down to reading, book log. Again, every time you read a book, you fill one of these out. Now, where do we stand? Second hour, we have 5 of them filled out. Okay? Fourth hour, my advanced kids, we have 16 of them filled out. It's not bad. 6 hour, we have 1. So I'm a little concerned here. Now, again, we don't have a set number of books you have to read in the marking period. We've talked before. Lazzo doesn't believe in an arbitrary number of you need to read this number of books. But I told you every time you do read a book, you need to fill out one of these forms. And at the end of each marking period, you guys are going to answer these questions for me. And you're going to grade yourself on how much reading did you do outside of school. You're going to give yourself a reading grade. Then I'm going to look at how many of these forms did you turn in. I'm going to see your answers to these questions, and then I'm going to give you a reading grade. And so I just want to make you aware of that as we're down to a couple of weeks left in the marking period. Maybe that's something you guys could work on this week as well. Again, this goes for second, fourth, or 6 hour. When you get done reading a book in this class outside of school, you go to reading, book log, click on this book form, fill it out. When you're done, submit it. At the end of each marking period, which is coming up in a couple of weeks, we're going to basically grade ourselves on how much reading we did. So this is another thing you can be working at home this week or in the next couple of weeks before the end of the marking period. Sound like a plan? All right, get to work. Read.